We're at Moose Lake State Park today, knocking out another trail on the Minnesota Hiking Club list, the Rolling Hills Trail. And one thing about Moose Lake State Park, it is the 53rd largest out of 64 total state parks, or you could say it's the 11th smallest, but what it lacks in size, it makes up for with quiet trails, glacial hills, and surprisingly, Lake Superior agates. So let's go hiking and we'll explain more. The trailhead starts basically from the parking lot. You will have to cross a road up here, so please make sure you do it safely. Let's go ahead and go over the stats. The Rolling Hills Trail is a 1.8 mile lollipop style loop. If you're interested though, you can add on other trails like the Wildlife Pond Loop and really make it closer to 3 miles. There's also the Echo Lake Trail, which is across the street. It's a great state park as far as how much they pack into such a tiny space. The other thing you want to consider as you're walking through this park is this quiet forest was once the bottom of a massive glacial lake. Around 14,000 years ago, during the last ice age, meltwater from retreating glaciers pooled here, forming Glacial Lake Namanji. Namanji is an Ojibwe word meaning left-handed river, which is the side of Lake Superior it would enter on if you were in the bay, with the St. Louis River being the right-handed river. So as this ice continued to retreat, giant chunks would break away. So think essentially icebergs and get buried in the sediment. And when those melted, they would collapse the ground around them, creating the lakes that are now known as Moosehead Lake and Echo Lake. And what these glaciers left behind was not just fertile ground for forests, but they left something even more unusual. Lake Superior agates are scattered throughout the soil in this area, like little relics from the Ice Age. All right, let me do a slow-mo shot here. This shelter and trail up ahead on the left actually marks where the Rolling Hills Trail connects with the Wildlife Pond Loop. Altogether, if you did both, it's around 3 miles or so. As you can see, it's a lot of concentric loops. We're going to follow the hiking club trail over here to the right. I just love these shelters. They're so unique to me because where I usually hike, we didn't have these everywhere. And I love these little fungus growing on top of the roof. It was real pretty. As we venture deep into the woods, I should also tell you, where's the name Moose Lake come from? It actually goes all the way back to French-Canadian fur traders who called it Lac d'Original, literally Moose Lake in French. Wow, this fungus looks like coral. That's neat. I've never seen anything like that before. Very cool. It's like spongy brain tissue. Easy to find, easy to read. If you don't know what it is, then go hike the trail. You can find out yourself. One thing about this trail, it's beautiful and lush and green everywhere you go. Just look at these ferns in slow motion. They are amazing, and it's like this everywhere you go. I kept seeing this blue blaze and thinking it might be the Superior Hiking Trail, but no, the Superior Hiking Trail ends at Jay Cooke State Park, so it is definitely much further north than this. What? Also, still not the Superior Hiking Trail. You can follow the Blue Blaze, you can follow the hiking club trail signs. It's really hard to get lost on this trail. It's a lot of concentric circles, as you can see from the map on the screen. So just take whichever direction you want and keep sticking with that, and eventually you'll wind back to the parking lot or to the trailhead where you started from. I don't know what, but these trees know things. You know, I always see so many mushrooms on the trail.
Why?
Because I'm a fun guy. When Moose Lake State Park was established in 1971, much of this land had been farmed. You can still feel that open layout in places, but over the decades, the forest has been working its way back.
aspen, birch, maple, and planted rows of spruce are slowly reshaping the landscape. It's not deep wilderness, but it's still active. I definitely felt like I was walking in the woods. We saw some frogs, we saw some chipmunks, nonstop bird calls the whole time, even saw some scat. Supposedly you're supposed to see some beavers in the wetlands. We did not see any beavers, but I wouldn't doubt their being there. It's a park is a mix of what was and what's to become, and that's part of what makes it worth hiking. This is definitely where nature is clawing back what once was nature. Thank you for watching our Minnesota Hiking Club series. We hope to see everyone out there on the trail. Don't forget to hike, comment, and subscribe. Enjoy this shot of some beautiful flowers, and we'll see everybody out there on the trail.